everyone, today is a very strange but exciting day. So I haven't actually spoken about this anywhere. I don't know if I will have done a life update before this video goes up, but my family is actually moving house, and I know I don't live in this house anymore, so it's technically not like my move or anything, but I'm just so excited for them. And it is also where I grew up. It was the first house that my family bought when we moved to Australia. It just has a lot of like memories, as anyone's house would to them, but it was just like the first place that made us feel like we were at home in Australia, and it made us feel so much more settled once my parents had bought a house here. So yeah, I've literally grown up in this house, and it's a very strange day because it's so exciting for them to be moving into this new house, which is perfect for them, but it's also so sad to like let this house go. And it's just hard to wrap your head around. I think it won't feel real until they properly like settle into the new place. But I've come around today to help them move, and it's just weird knowing that like this is the last time we'll literally be in this house. I don't know, it's a very strange feeling. So today is going to be very interesting as well because there are 3 moves happening in one day. My parents are moving into their new house, and the people who lived there previously are moving out today too. Plus, they're moving into their new house, and then the new owners of this house are moving into our house today. So there's like a big swap over. So it's going to be chaotic. I think the removalists are coming at 11 AM, so they're just like packing up the final bits, and then we'll head over and start unpacking and cleaning, because that's what I'm here to help with. I want to help them like clean it all up and just make sure everything's perfect before they start unpacking. I did just go and buy them some flowers. Although, would you call these flowers? It's more like a plant in a way, but I just thought it was so cute. Mum was asking me if I could bring around some like Christmassy bits, like a Christmas candle and stuff. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go and buy her some Christmas flowers as like a little congratulations. Sorry, I said it was for her. It is for my family, but I know Mum will really love them. We've got a little congratulations card that I need to write in. I'm gonna do that now then and head inside, and I guess I'll show you what it's looking like. Where is everybody? Hello?
Hello.
Hi, happy moving day.
Thank you. Yeah.
Here's a thing.
They're pretty.
You said you wanted something Christmassy,
Oh.
so I thought they could be Christmassy.
They're so cute.
I haven't even done an update since I got here because it's been crazy. It's like starting to look empty, but like we need to have it all out, at least on the nature strip, in like the next half an hour. So we're working fast. We're getting there, but there's been a slight few hurdles in the way. Like the removalist van that we got doesn't fit everything. We've got like 6 cars and 7 cars and a removalist van and a trailer and yeah. Anyway, we'll update you when it's less stressful. This is our cute little Cape Cod house. I say our because I lived here too, but I'm gonna miss this so much. It's literally the cutest little house. Everyone says it's like a doll's house. Oh, apparently we can fit one more in there. Sending good vibes to this house. So many good memories were made here. It's very, very weird seeing it empty. Like, you guys would have no idea how much my parents have done to this house over the years. It's like unrecognizable from when we first moved in. So yeah, on to the next chapter for them. Hi guys, I haven't actually checked in with you in a few days, but you will have seen we did the whole move. The day was absolutely crazy, but they are in the house. It's been a few days. They've had some time to unpack. I've been coming around the past few days to help them unpack, and then I'm back again today, and I thought, you know what, I'll whip out the camera so I can show you how it's looking. And I'm really excited to see what they've done because I didn't come around yesterday actually. I'm also really excited to see the dogs because they only picked them up yesterday. They were staying with their usual like lady who they stay with when like my parents go away and stuff, and they love it there. But they picked them up yesterday after they had like doggy proofed the house so they can't like escape onto the road and stuff. But Mum sent me a video of their reaction yesterday. They were so cute. They were just like running around in circles on the grass, but I'm excited to see them. I think my brother's also built a dog flap for them already. Like literally they moved in, and then the next day my brother built a fence, like multiple fences around the house, and he fitted a dog flap as well, which is so handy having like a brother who's a carpenter. So let's go in and have a look. Hi Luna! Hi!
you talking to me? Are you talking? Yeah, it is your new house, isn't it?
Oh, looks good.
Oh yeah, the dog flap. Oh, I love it. Priorities, got to put the Christmas tree up first. It looks so good.
Guess where those bar stools are from?
Oh, I didn't even notice you got bar stools.
Do you like them?
Yeah, sorry, I love them. Are they from Kmart?
No.
Facebook Marketplace?
No.
I don't know.
Vinnie's.
Vinnie's?
$10 each.
No way, they're literally perfect because they're
And
the
those
right
are
shade for the wood.
Look at, yeah.
How nice is the
And
place?
also, I got this too.
Like, I just think it's crazy how on point this place is with your style.
Did they do okay last night?
No, it was horrendous. Absolutely horrendous. Murphy would have been fine.
Did they just like cry for you or
Luna
something?
spent all night crying.
Did she what?
No matter who she was with, no matter what she
Probably
did.
like, where are
She was just really unsettled and freaked out.
Can you remember?
Snoring. Guys, pugs are the funniest things. They make the cutest noises. He's so vocal. But yeah, apparently they kept mum up all night last night, so I think the dogs have pooped.
I hope you guys can hear me okay because it's literally pouring down with rain outside right now. But I feel like it kind of adds to the cozy element of just sitting in the car and catching up. So I wanted to sit down and do a Q&A for this part of the video because it's been ages since we've like properly caught up. As you guys know, there's been lots going on in my life lately. As you will have seen from this vlog, my family has just moved. I'm actually currently sitting on their driveway in my car right now as I film this video. And I've just recently got engaged, which is really exciting. There's just been like so many little things going on, and I don't know, every so often I feel like I need to sit down and actually catch you guys up on everything that's been happening, because even though I vlog bits here and there and maybe share bits in my podcast and bits on my Instagram stories, sometimes it's nice to just sit down and film a video for YouTube and just catch up on this phase of life. So it is nearly Christmas. When I'm filming this, it is the 20th of December, which is crazy, and honestly this is probably the least Christmassy I've felt in a little while, and I'd say it's because I haven't been making as much intentional time to do Christmassy things. It's just been so busy ever since we got back from Europe. Like, since we got back, there's been a lot of social things going on, and to be quite honest, I think I'm quite exhausted. It's been so lovely, but I think my social battery's a bit dead now, and I'm like, all I want to do is just relax and enjoy Christmas now with my family. And even though I haven't moved house myself, I really want to just like spend time with my family and just enjoy this new phase with them. So I've been going around to their place as often as I can to help them like settle in and unpack and everything, and also just to kind of enjoy it, because it's so fun when you move into a new place. It makes me like want to move. We've been in our place now for 3 years, which we honestly didn't realize that we would stay in for so long. We thought that we would probably stay there for like max 2 years and then move on, but we've just kept renewing our lease every 6 months, and it's been great. We are so grateful for our place. Like, it is so beautiful, and I think we've got really, really lucky. But part of me does like miss the moving aspect, and I just get excited to be able to redecorate and just have a fresh start. I think I am the type of person who really thrives on change, especially because of my work. I think that when change happens around me, it really inspires me, and it inspires like multiple aspects of my life. So I asked you guys to send in some questions over on Instagram, so I'm going to go through and answer them now. First of all, how do you feel about your family moving? I am really, really excited for them. If you guys remember, if you've been watching me for a while, I actually did a video like, I think it was 3 or 4 years ago now, where I was like saying that they were going to be moving again, and then that never ended up happening. So it's been something that they've talked about for a really long time, and to be honest, they kind of went around in circles and circles, and it was like, are we gonna move, are we not? And so it kind of felt like a long time coming. It wasn't like out of the blue, but also it is like a strange, sad feeling because they've left the place that we grew up in, our childhood home. But it definitely was the right move for them. I'm really glad that they bit the bullet and actually sold their house, made the move. It's just gonna have such an impact on my family. I wish I could go into more details, but obviously it's private stuff, but it's just gonna have a positive impact on a lot of things in their life, and yeah, very, very happy about it. Ricky asked, how is the investment property going? Has there been progress? Honestly, great memory, Ricky, because I just feel like everyone's probably forgotten that we even started this whole process. but it's still going on, believe me. So if you didn't know, Brayden and I had started the process of building a duplex as an investment property, like literally almost 3 years ago now. Wait, maybe 2.5. It's been a long time anyway. It started around the time when we actually moved into our apartment now, and it's been an interesting experience, let me just say. And I feel like I could give so much advice for people who want to do this sort of thing. It's definitely like going to be worth it in the end, but it's just been a really dragged out process. So there have just been so many delays with the build of this duplex. It feels like one after the other. There was delays because of COVID, there was delays because of rain, and then the cost of materials went up. So basically we had to get refinanced because we needed to pay the builders more money, and it just seemed like there was one thing after another. But in terms of progress, I can say that we definitely are making progress. Like, it's all baby steps. The build hasn't actually started yet, which like seems crazy. And when I tell people that, they're like, how has it not started and it's taken that long? But honestly, the build seems like it's the quick bit. It's everything else beforehand that takes really, really long. So everything is looking pretty good now. They're just going to be taking a break over Christmas, and then in the new year, everything will be like full steam ahead. And I think that like we will have our tenants moved in by the end of the year, which is going to feel so good. Can I just say, like, especially before we get married, I just want to like get that chapter done, and then we can move on to the next thing. One good thing about what we have done is that either way, our place has made value since we own the land and the property, and we bought a house and land package like, what was it, 3 years ago nearly. And so yeah, it has gone up in value since then. It's not like we're paying the current prices, so regardless of like if we sold straight after we finished building, which we don't plan on necessarily doing, we still will have made money. It's just like been a long process. We actually went and viewed the investment property a few weeks ago. Even though like the actual build hasn't started, we just went to go and view like the lot, and we were pleasantly surprised because the road is now completely complete, and a few other houses actually on the street were almost finished, which was really cool to see. So I could really like envision what it was going to be like when ours is there. And also, in case anyone was wondering, we're not going to be moving in to this duplex. It's purely an investment property, but it's been a very interesting experience. Tell us your wedding thoughts so far. I'm not gonna lie guys, I feel like I have got so into it already. It's kind of hard, like we've been so busy with Christmas stuff, and obviously that's priority right now, like because that's what's actually happening. But all I want to do is just delve into wedding stuff. I'm just so excited, and I just want to really enjoy the process. And I know there's no rush. Like everyone's always like, you've got time, and I'm like, I know I've got time. That's not the problem. It's I want to be doing it. Like I actually want to be putting my time right now towards it. But yeah, we've got lots of different ideas. We'll definitely start actually having a look at like venues and stuff next year, but I have a few places in mind that I really like the look of. I'll keep you guys posted, and we really would like to do also an engagement party, like something not necessarily huge or anything like that, but we would like to do something probably in the next few months, but we will see. We'd like to do it before it like gets cold, that's for sure. But it's just figuring out like time and stuff, because next year is so busy. Like we've got so many other weddings going on. Like in January I've got a hens, in February I've got 2 bridal showers, in March I've got a wedding, April I've got a wedding, May I've got a wedding. So it's kind of wedding related all for the first half of the year anyway, but not even for our own wedding. So I kind of feel like we'll like slowly kind of get into it, but we still would love to get married in 2025. I'll do maybe a video with Brayden at some point where we can sit down and chat about our thoughts, and I'd love to do more of like an actual engagement Q&A story time. Let me know if you'd like to see that, because I have actually done a podcast all about our engagement story, so I don't know if I should do an actual dedicated video to it, because would I just be like repeating myself? I don't think it would be the same, especially if I had Brayden in the video. Please let me know your thoughts and if you'd like to see that. I do think it's nice to have those kind of things in video form, but let me know if you'd like to see it. Will you and Brayden move closer to your family? I haven't actually said. My family hasn't moved away super far or anything like that. It's still very much drivable for me. Who knows, maybe we'll move into the same area as them one day. I don't think we necessarily have plans to, but maybe, you never know. You never know what could pop up. Did you have a dream wedding growing up? Honestly, no. I don't think I did. I have never been the type of person really to daydream about my wedding dress and things like that. Like I always knew I wanted to get married, but I kind of always just knew like what my parents did and things like that. I didn't really know too much about weddings until recently when I've started going to them myself in the past few years. And I've definitely like developed my own opinions over time, and since like looking into weddings we've discovered like what our preferences are in terms of different things, and like I definitely have things that I like and don't like. But no, like when I was younger I didn't really have like a specific type of wedding that I wanted, although my friend Emma said to me the other day, apparently when we were working together at Disney, because Emma was my makeup artist, she said that I told her that I wanted to have my wedding at Santa Claus Village at Lapland, which I'm just like, that is so typical of me. I can imagine me saying that, and that still would be quite cool, but we won't be doing that. I will say that, to be honest. I don't think I really want to do a wedding like in winter. I just think I like the idea of doing something when it's a bit warmer and we don't have to like rug up completely. But let me know, do you guys have, or did you have a dream wedding growing up? Like some people know exactly what they want before they're even engaged. I've had a few people tell me like, I know what I want exactly, like I just need to put down the deposit when I get engaged and we're good to go. But I never was like that. I didn't know what I wanted. How did you plan Europe? I'm so overwhelmed planning our trip. I totally understand the feeling of overwhelm. I kind of feel like I've swapped my fixation on planning the Europe trip to now planning a wedding. It's like we got back and then I'm like straight into planning something else, but I enjoy it. Like it's genuinely not a chore for me. Like it's overwhelming, but I enjoy it. I don't know. But my biggest tips would be to make so many spreadsheets and to make yourself a full itinerary. I really enjoyed making a very visual itinerary, and I did that on Canva. I included like photos of each place that we were going to and a breakdown of like our day-by-day itinerary, so I knew exactly what we were doing pretty much by the hour, like within reason. Like it was very flexible, but I just wanted to make sure we had time to fit in everything. But also guys, if you're not using ChatGPT to help you plan your trips, you're missing out. Genuinely, it helped us so much, and I've got all my friends onto using it for their trips. If you're planning Europe, like literally go to ChatGPT. Please, can you make an itinerary for me for these places? I'm going away for this amount of time and this is my budget. Can you please make an itinerary for me? And it will literally do that, and you can go in and ask it more and more specific questions and get it to like literally tailor it for you, because we did it a few times and sometimes it would come up with stuff that like we weren't really keen on, and we'd be like, okay, could you do this but then swap it out for this country instead? Or could you make it all geographically make sense? Like could you pick places that are closest to each other on the map? And we just told it all of our preferences and it made such a difference. Honestly, ChatGPT is so good. I'm using it to help me plan the wedding as well, because you can literally create with, it sounds like an ad for ChatGPT, but genuinely you can create your own like ChatGPT with like the paid version that specializes in certain areas. Like it's almost like you can create an avatar, like your own little assistant for different areas of your life. So I've created my wedding planner, and my wedding planner has asked me questions to get to know my preferences, and now like I found out about so many different venues because of it, because with ChatGPT 4, I believe it is, like the paid version, it actually can have internet access, like it can scour the internet, whereas the free version can't search the internet. Fun fact, I don't know if you guys know that, but I didn't. And so it just gives you so much more information, even though I used the free one for planning our Europe trip, but for my wedding I've been using the paid one. I just can't get over that we have this thing called ChatGPT these days, and I really think that it's gonna be something that we really utilize in like businesses and stuff even more, because it's hard to wrap your head around, but it can be such a helpful tool. So that's my biggest tip for Europe planning. Use ChatGPT. I really hope the rain isn't too distracting from me talking, but the next question is, what are your Christmas plans? So this year I am going to be going back and forth from my place and Braden's house. That's what we do every single year, but usually we have Christmas Eve at Braden's family's house with his family, friends, and that's always really fun. And then we usually stay the night at Braden's family's house, wake up and do presents there, and then we will drive to my family's house afterwards and have breakfast. We really like to do a Christmas breakfast. That's like our little tradition, so we'll do that before maybe heading back to Braden's again. Sometimes I'll stay a little bit longer and we'll do presents, and Braden will go back to his family's house while we do them, because my family likes to open presents really slowly, which I actually love. Like when we were kids we'd like rip them open, but we really like to just like go around and do it slowly and take our time with it so we can see what everyone's got and make sure to say thank you to the people who got us the presents. I really like that, and yeah, it's just a really good vibe, honestly. Like, we've had some really fun Christmases, especially like the last few years. So that's kind of the main thing that we do in the morning. Then my family basically just eats the rest of the day. Actually, you know what? The last few years we haven't even done like an actual Christmas dinner on Christmas Day. Like, we haven't actually had like a big meal because we pretty much had a big breakfast, a cheese platter, and just picked at stuff throughout the day. So by the time it actually comes to our Christmas dinner, we're not hungry. So we save the turkey or whatever the meat is till the next day, and then like have our Christmas dinner the next day. So it kind of continues on till Boxing Day, which I quite like. And that's kind of become a bit of a tradition because we've done that literally the last few years unintentionally. It's just we just have been too full to eat Christmas dinner. But that's basically our traditions, which I really like. I love Christmas and I love having that quality time with my family. I definitely value it so much more as I've got older. And it will be fun as well having Christmas in the new house as well. Lily has made sure to put the Christmas tree up already and it's looking very festive in there. But my camera battery is flashing, the rain is getting heavier, so I'm gonna end off this vlog here. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing the move. I know it's not my move, I'm acting like I moved house, but still. Anyway, I know you guys like moving content, so I hope this was fun for you to watch and hope you feel up to date on my life. Maybe I can do a whole like wedding engagement Q&A. Let me know if you'd like to see that. But thank you so much for watching this video. This will be my last one before Christmas, so I hope you guys all have an amazing Christmas and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!